Okay, good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, classmates. Today we discuss about stellar evolution. Stellar evolution is the life cycle of the stars from their birth in giant molecular clouds to their eventual death. And stellar evolutions help us to understand the diversity of the stars and their role in shaping galaxies. Nebula is a vast interstellar clouds of gas and dust space. They often the birthplace of a new stars and can be seen in a various colors. Depending on the elements present, some famous nebulas includes the Orion Nebulas and the Crab Nebula. A dust cloud. A dust cloud is a tiny particle of the found in the space or atmosphere. In space, dust clouds can be the part of nebulae or hiding stars or planetary system. On planet, dust clouds come from storm or volcanic eruption. Is a protostar. Protostar is the young developing stars that form from collapsing clouds or gas and dust and still gathering mass and energy and has not yet reached the main stage of its cycle. And protostars are often surrounded by a disk of material that can form planets. Red Giant. Red Giant is a star that nearing the end of its cycle. It has its coated its hydrogen foil and expanded to become much larger and cooler, giving it a reddish hue. During this phase, the star can swell up to 100 times its original size. Next is a supernova. Supernova is a massive star's explosions that occur when a star runs out of fuel and collapses. Supernova is incredibly bright and can be seen from millions of light years away, and supernova are so powerful that they can briefly outshine an entire galaxy and create heavy elements. Next is neutron star. It is a star that dense celestial object formed from the remains of a massive star that gone supernova. It made up of neutrons packed so tightly together that sugar cube size amount would have the mass of a mountain. Neutron stars can rotate rapidly and emit intense beams of radiation, making them observed as pulsars. Dwarf is a remnant of the low star that its core is a fuel that shed outer layer. Its white dwarf is a hot, compact, that extreme dense star that's slowly cooling over time. And white dwarf are about the size of the Earth but have a mass similar to the Sun, making them an incredibly dense object in space. brown dwarf. Brown dwarf is an object that larger than a planet but smaller than a star. It does not have enough mass to sustain nuclear fusion. It is core to emits very little and heat. Brown dwarf occupy a sort of intermediate zone between planets and stars, and they often referred to as pale star. Black dwarf. A black dwarf is a hypothetical stellar remnant that expected to form when a white dwarf cools down in the point where no longer emits significant light or heat. Since the universe is not old enough yet, black dwarfs are believed to exist currently. They predict to be the final stage of the white dwarf cycle of trillion of main sequence is the stage of the star like our sun. Main sequence is the fuses hydrogen into helium in its core, and main sequence is the longest phase in the star's of life cycle and stable and shine bright. Black hole is a black hole is an region in space where gravity is so strong and nothing, and even light can escape. Black hole can form when a massive star collapses into itself, and black hole can be star mass form, star collapse, or supermassive star, and when found the black hole into galaxy centers, the gravity wards space and time around them, making them consume enigmas.